I'm going to college. Road trip. 14 hours.
Mother, yeah, should I bring these jars? Yeah, you're gonna need them for all the clothes you're bringing.
Across the country, the season for both a bittersweet and joyous rite of passage.
A disaster, she's leaving me behind.
17-year-old Amaya Munoz putting the finishing touches on her last-minute packing before takeoff.
I was just looking at baby pictures over there.
Big day.
Yeah, big day. Very big day, very proud.
Meanwhile, across town,
Ready? Yes, we are taking Jazz out.
Jasmine Kerr is also beginning her journey.
Yes, everyone is friendly and nice.
From the Bronx, New York, to DePaul University in Greencastle, Indiana, carrying her family's hopes on her shoulders.
My older brother, he went to Stony Brook University and he wasn't successful there. He actually dropped out.
He felt isolated in college.
Yes.
It's just a transition, culture shock. That whole not having that support unit, the system in place, and the friends to lean on.
But Jasmine comes with allies her brother never had. Posse, a scholarship program combining a 4-year full tuition grant to some of the country's most prestigious schools, and also comes with a built-in support network. The unique program sends students to college in groups of 10, posses, to have each other's back through the college years.
Historically, merit has meant high test scores in admissions. And that is problematic because the students in this country who get the highest scores on the SAT, for example, are white and Asian.
So to help level the playing field, Deborah Beal started the Posse program.
It's exciting to see all of you in here. I hope.
Identifying star students through qualities like motivation and just plain grit that she says can't be measured by standardized tests, and slowly helping change the demographic landscape at elite colleges across the country.
17,000 young people have been nominated across the United States for this scholarship this year.
Only 740 will be selected, matched to one of Posse's 57 partner universities, some of the best in the country. Jasmine's quest began last fall, when she walked through these doors for the first round of interviews.
It would mean getting like a support system in college, which is one of the hardest times.
Another candidate from the Bronx, Christoph Shakur Larman. He's always had to weigh his ambitions with the humble reality.
I come from a low-income family, so this scholarship will help me push myself to getting into my double majors for engineering and physics. That's what I really want. I really just want to work for NASA.
We follow Posse in New York as they narrowed down this year's candidates. It involved months of interviews and carefully observed group interactions like this one in an imaginary career at a toy company.
After that, do we have it correct?
Posse is finding extraordinarily talented young people, kids who might have been missed by traditional admissions screens because maybe they didn't go to a great high school, maybe they didn't have the best test score.
There are those who hear that and think, they're watering down
Right.
the admissions process. They're lowering their standards.
You miss so much of a person when you focus solely on test scores and grades. When you look beyond a test score, when you look at the whole person, you see so much that can contribute to an academic environment and a social environment, which college is.
We're relying on you.
90% of Posse scholarship recipients graduate college, far above the national average of 53%. As the selection process continued in New York, the pressure began mounting.
What do you know about round 2? There's a one-on-one interview.
Christoph, the NASA hopeful, spends an afternoon prepping with his guidance counselor, and cracks begin to show.
God, I hate eye contact. My eye, like.
I know you struggle, and that's why I know I told you guys to practice on your own. I think you need to practice with someone.
I've never had an interview before.
After the next round of interviews, he receives disappointing results. Jasmine and Amaya, classmates at a Bronx high school, have been practicing mock interviews on the weekends.
Describe your leadership style.
Use my notes.
No, you can't.
For Amaya, an aspiring engineer, her first choice, the University of Wisconsin at Madison, one of the country's top schools for computer science.
But then I was thinking, if I don't get Posse, would I still really want to go to Wisconsin by myself without, I was like, I can't go there if I don't get Posse.
3 months after starting the process, finalists from around New York set out on their pilgrimage to downtown Manhattan for their last and deciding interview.
I've been waiting weeks to finally go to this interview and see how it's going to be.
After all this, I still could go home empty-handed.
Behind closed doors, the finalists audition for what may be their most important roles yet.
It was nice seeing you again.
It was good seeing you.
Bye.
Text me if you find out anything.
Of course, we can see.
Later that night, our cameras joined a number of students as they awaited word.
Listen, we found the digital items left behind. There's a t-shirt that had a UW Wisconsin badge on it.
Oh, you got it? You got it! Yay! Oh my god, yes! Yay! Oh my god! Ma! Oh, Ma, you got the scholarship! Thank you. Sorry.
Well, the call came. Were you nervous? Were you praying? Were you patient?
We were nervous.
I was
crying.
I was kind of just shocked. Like I didn't even believe it.
I'm so proud of you.
Honestly, college is a big responsibility, and I wasn't really able to pay it. So this was basically like an answer to prayers.
Amen to that.
Thank you so very much. They're all clapping. Yeah.
Jasmine's win, a culmination of her promise she'd made to her father 6 years ago.
She, on a whim, just looked at me one day and said, "Daddy, don't worry about school. I'm gonna get a full scholarship." And I just said, okay, like, I'll believe it when I see it.
Right. Yay!
At that point, I don't know if I was walking on cloud 9, but life just changed at that moment. Do well.
Pretty much with a support group, I think you can do almost anything.
So happy, so proud.
Jasmine and Amaya, part of a milestone for the Posse Foundation. This year marks $1 billion in scholarships awarded.
Tell me when you get there, please. All right, bye.
For Nightline, I'm Byron Pitts in New York.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.